Okay, I will start from beginning. Today we are talking about project Dancing Trees, site-specific dance theater show. We will talk about video production and projection mapping. About the project, Dancing Trees is a site-specific dance theater show created in collaboration with the Belgrade Dance Institute, which explores the importance of tree preservation. The show engaged 7 performers with the original music, and it aims to sensitize the audience and encourage. Sorry, I have problems. In activities in defense against excessive tree falling. The performance uses the poetry and the fact about trees that they have their lives, interwoven with memory, communication, care for young, and breathing that releases oxygen, so necessary for all human survival. But also devouring information about the trees cutting. One of the intentional inspiration was the book of German forest engineer Peter Bolleben, The Hidden Life of the Trees, together with other sources and researchers. We are witnessing the excessive trees cut down in our city in order to build shopping malls, garage gondolas, and other tourist attractions. Global deforestation countries at an alarming rate. 7 to 8 million hectares of forests are destroyed every year, which is approximately the size of Portugal. These projects aims to sensitize the audience and encourage urban initiatives to defense against excessive tree felling. By using creative ways, the project wants to inspire resistance and to motivate citizens to connect and network, be proactive in the defense of trees and forest. Trees not only provide us with oxygen, they also have a number of characteristics important for our spiritual and physical health. 60% of medicines come from the trees. And the latest research shows even more. Experts warn that consequences of global deforestation are far-reaching, from air pollution to floods to wildfires and complete destruction of ecosystem of the world. Trees are an important factor in fight against rising global temperatures due to their ability to absorb carbon dioxide. The authors say that planting trees is currently the most efficient solution for climate change in the world. Researchers claim that in the world wants to limit the growth of temperature by 1.5 degrees by 250. It is necessary to plant another billion hectares of forest. That is a short list, short text about the show, Dancing Trees. When we start to talk about what we can do, what we'll project, what can we show to the public so they can better understand the importance of existing the trees. And now we will go through process. And through this process, you will see, and after this, you can develop the ability to analyze scripts and interpret the narrative themes and mood of the production to generate creative visual concepts that align with the director's vision. Then you will learn techniques and skills for brainstorming to have some visual ideas and concepts, exploring different artistic styles, themes, and storytelling. Practice aligning video design choices with the overall thematic and dramatic goals of production, collaboration with directors, designers, and actors to ensure coherence and synergy between video elements and live performance. We will explore methods for visually representing characters' inner thoughts, emotions, the perspectives through video production, exploring techniques such as symbolic imaginary, visual metaphors, and dynamic transition. Our main actor are the trees. We have in the show, you will see the recordings. We have dancers and the actors, but from my angle, my actors were trees. My point of my working on this project is to give motion and give life to those static elements such as trees, grass, conker in the behind, and you will see that. At the beginning, when I talk with the directors, Diana and Jandranka, we went to the park, see the space where it will be, and I took a photo of that place and start to think about what is the best way to show that trees are breathing, that trees are burning, because that was all in the script. I didn't put here the script because it is too much to analyze the script. I put those 3 slides which explain the whole project. So you can see the place, empty space without any techniques, with only park lighting, trees, grass, and buildings behind. After that, I made a drawing and try to find the best colors that we will work on projection in open space. As you can see on this photo, there are too many lights in the park. We turned them, but from the buildings behind, it was too many lights. Then I decided to make a little sketch and to try to project from my window with one small projector, from my window to project on the tree in front of my window. The process for finding the best thing for projection, the idea was to show the breathing of trees. And when you have something like that in this project, I looked for references. Then I go to net and search the trees, the types of trees, and then the surface of the trees. Because when I try to project some drawings or some videos with trees that are moving, I realized that wasn't okay. It was awful, because it was the green color, the yellow color, red color. And then I decided to make a drawing and to try the colors. And I tried yellow, white, green, and red, just to project the drawing on the tree. And it was good. Because when you try something blue or something violet, pink, and cold colors, that is the big problem, because the surface is not some canvas or something. It's a moving thing, and you must to think really, really deep what is the best solution. And after that, I try to find, so you can see those files. It's a small number of files. I put it just to see that those references you must to put in the folder. For every segment of the show, you have one folder with the elements that you will use in some moment, one of them, just to be inspiration for creating the video. The next segment, I try to find the references because in the project, in the show, in some moment the trees are burning, and then I try to find the best fire. So you can see here I choose the 5 videos that showing the fire. Here I will show you the video that I made for the beginning of the show. So you can see the movement in and out. In After Effects, it's a scale, and you are changing the scale of video that you have. And then after that, you put it in the avenue and do the projection. I will show you later the interface and how it's working in the avenue resume arena. Sorry. You see this little movement. It is the breathing, a slowly breathing like the human beings, like the lungs. The trees are moving and breathing. Next, this is the green solution for the beginning of the show. You can see here, those are the raw recordings by myself on some rehearsals, just to see how it's looking in the open space. So you can see those little movements, see how many bunch of lights are around. Okay, I will show you the next, maybe. You see those lines that I showed before, drawing of the tree that is moving in and out and present the breathing of the trees. Okay. Now I will show you the moment on rehearsal in some other space in the city of Niš, in Serbia also, when we have a show on a Nishville art theater or something like that. So here you can see much better those lines and this moment, because it was a smaller bunch of lights around, and it's much better to have a rehearsals on spaces like that. This is the beginning of the show, so you can see the actress, and it's very important to know where are the movements of the actors and dancers during the show, because they are watching the trees that are breathing, and the actors and dancers wants to show the audience that they are in some forest, and they understand that trees are living beings, that trees are breathing, that trees are important. And the next, this is the same thing, but for the end of the show, because at the end of the show, trees are destroyed by the fire, but by the cutting, and trees are dying. And that is the important thing. In the beginning, we have a green color. And in the end, we have breathing with the white and black. This is a symbolic message to audience to understand that trees are very important, and that we must, all of us, to take care of the trees. And here you have the video of burning trees. On the beginning of this session, I talk now about the trees, and later you will see the other segments. I show you the fire, the 5 different fires, and from those different fires, I choose the one fire to create this video. This is the video for some other occasion that it was in closed space, but this fire, you can see that only yellow and orange and red are, because I must to change the brightness, the contrast, because of projectors. You must realize that this kind of work in a theater, in open spaces, it's very important to know about techniques, about projectors, about luma keys, about the lenses, about everything. Because when you come to the show and you prepare the great video and the projector is not such a good, it's very important to know the way how to create and prepare video for the projection, not the original that you made, but with some effects that you give to the video, so that the projection will be better. You can see here the contrast between yellow, orange, and black is much more than from the original video. Next. This is the moment after, in the show, after this actor is cutting trees and everything is burning, and this is that position where the projection was on the first on the trees only, and after in the whole space. So you must to learn how to map. I will see, I show you the drawing from the beginning, and that was the base for those projections that I show you before. And here we have the recording of the show, and you can see the fire. It's raw video record by me. It's very difficult to record while you are doing projection, but I took just to see what the audience can see. It's not a good contrast, it's totally raw recording, but you see on the trees that is fire. They are burning with lights, with sound, with sound, with light design, it made the great atmosphere. It's much better when it's live. We didn't record the whole show because it's too dynamic, and every time we have some small changes, and the directors are behind us on the technical desk, and they talk with us all the time, a little bit lighter, a little bit slower, etc., etc. And it's very important to have a great cooperation, to learn to listen and to understand what the directors are talking to you. Also, you must to watch the moving of the actors, of the dancers. You must to have the great cooperation with the guys guys or girls who made sound or the light, because you see here that the light, red light, is dominant in this scene. But in live, where you are watching the whole scene, fire is much more. And now this is the video of the falling trees. It was the very interesting thing to me. You saw the photo of the space. You see those examples that I show you, and those recordings. I made the trees that are falling. I made the animation in After Effects, and the trees are falling slowly, because in the show, in that point, this actor came slowly coming into the scene. The trees are falling, and fire is over. Everything is crashing. Everything is disaster. The actors are running through the scene and catch those things of branches of the wood of the trees. And that's the point that it shows the destruction of the New Year's Eve, cutting the trees in Catholic world, but in whole world now. It's a global thing. And it is the one little symbolic, not little, but symbolic sign that directors wanted to show to the audience. To think about that when it's a New Year's Eve, don't buy cutted trees, buy whole trees, and then after that go in some park and put them there to live after the New Year's Eve. And now how I did it. This is the mapping. This photograph from the beginning. We have a photo. I know the shape of trees. I made the mapping. I put this drawing on projection, and after that it was the base for the trees that are falling. And it's interesting way how you can do it, and how to manage to be easier for you, because when you are projecting on some straight surface, it's okay, it's not a problem, you can project whatever you want. But when you have grass, when you have trees, when you have different shapes and objects, it's very important that everything is on the place. and that the projection is correct in every second of the show. And here I use the example with mapping that I try on some rehearsals. And after that, based on those photos from the beginning, and after that, I made animation. And here I will show you the video of falling branches of the trees. And this is the print screen of the project with explanation for my assistant, because he helped me with, we had two projections. One was on the grass and one was on the trees and on a conquer in the behind. And when you project on tree or on grass, you must to change the perspective. And I will show you the video, and you can see here my little notes for my assistant, so he can easily find what he wants and to change the perspective in After Effects. But it's easy to change perspective in Arena, and you have the two ways. If you want to do that in pre-production and that thing of post-production, you can make the several videos. I have many of them. And then I try to change the perspective. And after that, in Arena, when the show is in the moving, I change a little bit because of situation, because of light or something like that. So the audience will, so the audience can see that. This is the falling of the branches from upper view. And when you project that on the grass, it's great because it stayed there, and everybody can see that something is falling, that something is on the floor. And you can see this is the photo of, in some moment, I take a photo on the rehearsal, and you can see those branches on the grass. The color of this show was in the end of the summer, I think, I don't know, the first time. And every other time, the color of grass was different, the color of trees was different. And every time from the beginning, I changed the color settings, I changed the brightness, the contrast, and almost every time the different projectors. And it's very important to know everything of equipment, what you have to test the brightness of the projector, that to talk with the guy or girl who do the light, and to manage everything on the rehearsal. For this show, we have rehearsals for only 20 minutes, and it was very stressful, but at the same time it was magnificent, because I was in position to think in the moment, to find solutions in the moment, to change brightness, to change contrast, to change many things, to change perspective. And you have only 20 minutes to the show for the audience. And it's very stressful, but after that, when the show begins, every kind of stress disappear, and you are entering in the magical world. I enjoy every time when we have those show, and it's great. Different surfaces, different places, trying to find the best way for projection. It's great thing. It's very similar like when you are playing some computer game, and it's one great game, magnificent game, fantastical game, and you must to think, and every next time you have knowledge from the previous show, and you can faster to solve some problem. I will show you now. You see it's falling. And for the every next show, I always change something. I always change a shape, a color. Those are totally raw recordings by me, just to see how it's looking on the grass. And this is the moment when actresses are catching the branches that are falling, and in some moments it was so real that I thought that some of them will be punching the head by this branch. This is the only photo. I don't have the recordings of shows because it's too complicated. The audience is in open space, everybody is moving, and it's very complicated to record this show. And in one moment we have projection on the grass, because it's not only in this script, it's not only the story about trees, it's a story about all beings on the earth. And Diana and Jadranka, directors of this show, we were talking about the fishes, because they wanted to in one moment, though Santa Claus is wearing some boat with some equipment, I don't know what, some branches, broken branches, and that. And with that boat, they want to show that not only the trees, the water is important. And we decided to put it the best way to show the importance of water is to show the beings that are living in water. And after several days, I present them my idea. It was the great thing that I did for this show. I found the fishes who are almost destroyed, eliminated from the waters in the planet of Earth. And I draw it with the graphite, with the ink, with the many other elements from these references that I took from the internet. Because for every of these segments of the show, I searching for days for references, for inspiration. What is the good for the projection? How can I do it? Is it better to do digital, or is it better to do drawing? What is the best way? And for fishes, I did the drawings with the different materials, and after that I scan it and put it in Photoshop, remove background, make the PNG, and then all those PNGs with shape of fishes I put in After Effects and make an animation. I want to show you how many. This is a small number of those files that I did. This is only for the fishes, and it's not everything. So look, I have the video 1, video 2, video fish 1, fish 2, etc., etc. You must to accept that you must to work, that you must to think, that you must to have different solutions, and then after that you try, you put it in some software, so see what is the best. Is it good to be colorful or to be black and white? So when I tried the projection on the grass, I decided that everything that will be projected on the grass, everything must to be black and white. White drawings, animations, or white recordings, white documentary, black and white documentary movies about, you will see later. Znači, for the projection of the grass, everything is black and white. For trees, we have white, we have green, and we have red. And those four colors are the basic of projection in this project. And this is the animation made in After Effects. This is the animation of fishes that are always swimming in the water, and that was projected on the tree, on the grass. I will show you. And in one, on the second presentation of the show, the directors asked me to project on a background conquer, and I will show you that slice of multiply videos that was in background on that conquer, because they conclude that it's not enough only on the grass, that will be better if we project on that wall. So you can see those fishes, they are all the time, they're swimming and showing the life. And you see those little movements, not such fast or something like that, but slowly moving, swimming through the water. And the audience can see it better and to understand that there are some living beings in the so you can see the difference in the drawing. This is with the ink, and this is the combination with graphite or ink, but you can do it digital in raster or vector. It's totally you when you want to choose something, maybe if you are good at drawing, try to draw, try everything, and at the end you will find the best solution. And you show those examples. I show these examples to directors, and they were thrilled. And now I will show you the recording from the rehearsal. Now, this is the projection prepared for a ball. You see, it's the same video, but multiplied, because it is the big space in the behind of the scene. You see on you saw on the first photo that I show you. And now you can see the projection. It's raw recording by me. I'm moving through the space to see how it's looking. Light wasn't turned off, This is just a recording for me so that I can manage the lighting, the brightness, and everything else. So see the movement. You can realize that that is the fish. And in perspective, when you project that on the ground, on the grass, you must think about perspective of projection. So it's obviously that the fishes are swimming. And now the next segment of the show is explanation of the making garages near the water, cutting the trees, mall centers, and everything else. And we didn't know, when I talk with directors, we didn't know exactly what we want and what we want to show. And we talk for several days about that, what can we show. And then I go to research to find references. And I find some movies. You can see this second example, Car Flying of Marina Towers. Then design documentary about design of parking for the car, and robotic car parking, car parking systems, and everything that I find that I've found on the internet. It's the only small number of videos that I find and download. They are all free. One of them, I think it's not free, but it was so beautiful that I must took it. Just a little segment for the video that I create later. So I have several videos, documentary from the movies, and I make the one video with the
Excuse me,
cars.
can I ask you, can you just send us, for example, by WeTransfer these videos?
You can find this because I have 3 computers and 5 or 4 hard disks, external hard disks.
Mhm.
And I don't know
Yeah.
where exactly is this, because I have DAC now only on this computer for these sessions, and I only put those recordings that I took, because it's not good from me to teach you to stole other ideas. But sometimes it's okay, it's art. We don't do any crime, and some people have problem with their rights, with their great art or something. But I think that those shows like this, who are very important for all civilization, for all of us that exist now in the world, I think that it's not a big crime that I took some videos from other authors. It's only documentary. It's not very interesting, but the visually is interesting. Was interested for the video that I made. I will show you now the video. So as I said, I used several videos. It's last long. I will jump from moment to moment. It is on the beginning because the projection was on the grass. The audience was in front of those movements of the cars, of the wheel, and of the drawing through those garages. And this is the garage from, I think, Chicago. when many cars were end in the water, and it's a big problem for big cities with the parkings, and then they destroy nature to build such a garage. And that is the point of this part of the show. Because most of us drive cars, we are going by buses and everything, we are traveling. And this is the part of those systems that are pulling up and down the cars and everything that human can imagine to move the cars in big garage. It's a critic. It's a critic for these situations. So why is important that you go from point A to point B? Is it important to go with your car? Is it important that we all of us have cars and use our cars to travel in the small distances in the cities? Use public transport. And that is it's not the directors didn't told me that. It's my thinking about what I want to show to the audience, and what I think that audience will realize. And this is from the movie from 70s, I think. For the movie, for the piece of Hollywood art, they throw the car in the water, and that is the problem. You have the many situations in our civilization that are the big artists they think that they are bigger than nature, and then some tsunami or something like that remove everything that humans are creating. And that is the point of this part of the show. And that is that moment when you can see in on this is the some conquer here, and this is the same way of projection.
Professor, I have a question.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt the class.
Okay, say.
My name is Derek, and I'm glad that I am in this class. Exactly this picture that I'm looking at.
Yes.
How many cameras, all kinds of lights, all people are supposed to be in the background of such a, because it has divergent and different kinds of things that we are looking at.
Many people. Thank you for asking. In the session before and today, I talk about the importance of collaboration, because you have 7 actors and dancers, and on the technical pult are 3 guys and me, and 2 directors, and several cameras, and volunteers that are helping with the audience, because it's open space, and the volunteers must to show the audience where to sit, where to be in those size specific show, to feel the atmosphere of approximately about 20 people with people with drink and everything else, and security, and etc. It's a great number of people, and actors, and 7 actors and dancers. 2 directors are 4 of us on the technical pult, and so I will call him helpers, volunteers, security, and other stuff. Thank you for asking. It's very important, very, very important. Yes, that is. So if you have some questions, I wanted to show you the document in the Resolume and to show you how it's working. If you have some questions, you can ask now if you have some more questions about something here. Okay. I will show you the... Now I have a little problem, please. Share. This is the arena. This is the mapping part. This is the video that I talk about. I will just a moment. Share screen here. This is the interface of Resolume Arena. We have here those videos that I talk about. We have here this green surface that is projected on the trees. This is that falling. You can see it's the end from the beginning. You have, I decided this time to, in the previous session, I just mentioned some softwares for the projection mapping, but I work in this software a long time, and I love this software because it's very easy to use, and you can manage everything. Sometimes you don't need to have the great video. You can manage video to look good with effects. You have here the effects. You have a bunch of effects, and I will show you one. We can put the blue. So you see now the blue trees. You don't want the blue tree, just exit, and that's all. You have opacity. You can manage transparency, weight, height, scale. Look at this now. We can manage the scale. So when you work in those softwares for pre-production and production, it's not necessary to know softwares perfectly. You only use the softwares to help you to find the solution. And after that, in those softwares for projecting, you can manage everything, especially in Touch Designer. But Touch Designer is, in this moment, is very complicated for me, and I work in Arena and Avenue, and it's enough. You don't need to have some perfect and expensive equipment. You just need the desire and the techniques, computer, some projector or whatever, and you can do everything in this software. You can manage everything, and in other softwares that I mentioned last time. But for me, this is the most easily for. I want to show you this here. when I talk about the fire, I decided what type of fire I want, but this is not the original recording. You see the difference in contrast and in brightness. When I put it on the 0, that is the color of the real video. But for this occasion, it must be much more contrasted. And that is the thing that is very interesting during the rehearsals. You try, so see, it's totally easy to do this. And when you watch at the projection on the grass or on the trees, I made differences in contrast and brightness, and trying to find the best solution in that moment, because we had this show in different parts of the year. It's not the same light in the summer, it's not the same light in the winter, it's totally different in spring, and it's totally different light of the lights in electrical lights in the park, the different color of background, everything is different from a show to show. And that is the thing that you must to do quickly, to think fast, what is the best thing in that moment, for example, for this fire. This is the projection. You see here the composition monitor. You have here the preview monitor. So you can try it like this. You can, or we have a scale here. We can change. It's very easy. You can resize, you can fit, you can fill, and try and experiment in whatever you want to do with any of software. Just try. I can put here and resize, fit. It's a problem. You can change the speed. Now it's faster. It's really easy for everything. And here we have the falling. This is the part. In some moment, we have a projection of falling the trees. With several videos, you can see this on the left side. See the changes. Two smaller videos, the same videos, but smaller. I changed the size of them. I changed the speed. Here we have fishes. So you have those layers. You can put the many layers as you want. You can put these columns with bunch of videos inside, and you can just try, experiment. What is the best thing for this projection, for this project, for the next project? For you try when it's rehearsal, you try, and after that you on the show, when it begins, you finish with the experiment and you do the work. And the best time that I said that it's very, very, very stressful is that rehearsal before this show. I decided to show you this because it was the first serious project for me in the open space. When first time I didn't work on some buildings and on some straight lines, because when you have some building, you have to maps, you go to output, advance, and you have this. You can draw, you can do whatever you want to put. You can put the polygon output masks, you can. And now in the projection, in this, the audience will see only what is going inside of here. And you can change it. When it's some building, it's very easy to make the projection. Just follow the lines of the building and you can project wherever you want. So in this slice here, it's a projection. Here is black, and you don't have the projection here. You can put two videos, one in front of the other, and many things. You can do as things as you want to do. Some other things that are great in this software is you can change the size of this slide when you are projecting on some buildings. So see this, you can change the side. You can change, and only this is on projection, only this. So it's great thing for very interesting, such a game, such a video game. Just try it, and everything will be great. You see here the parameters. Also here you can make the changes with contrast, with brightness, with rotation, the height, weight, top, left, everything. And it's easier for me to just show you those things. It's very easy to do it. Just experiment. I don't know everything in this software. Sometimes I'm searching for something and I put several effects, and then I great, I find it. And it's very interesting. Don't be afraid to try. Just try. Not only in those softwares for projecting, in every software. You can make several mistakes, but you can do the great solution. If you don't make mistakes, you will never have the great solution. When you have the, I told you already about these fishes that I taught for several days how to manage those fishes. What is with the water? Because in first moment we taught about some whales, some surfers or something like that. Many things were in our heads. And it's great thing with collaborating with Jadranka and Diana, because I have a freedom to think to find the best solution for this show, for the first presentation of the show. And those experimenting with the drawings and with scanning those drawings and animating them after in After Effects, it was the great journey, and they love it. But it was my idea for these species, those fishes that are almost, they will disappear, because it's a great importance of every of this drawing that I made, of every of this animation. Maybe the the public don't know about story of these fishes, but I know, and the people around me knows. We who are in the project, who made, we know, and we know the importance of that. Sometimes the audience don't need to know, but they see fishes. They are swimming through the grass on the ground, and that is the fantastic situation. It's subreal. It's not reality. It's something new, and that was the great thing in this show, that I try to make the magic with video. But the whole process, the poetry of the text that actors were acting and talking with the audience, was also so impressive. And the whole scene and everything together with the sound, for this project was made for this project, and everything was the great collaboration between artists and the techniques. It's a great thing to be involved in such a thing. And I realized that in those big projects, you have to be flexible and adaptable, and to listen to the others, to accept some thoughts from other people, some suggestions and critics, of course, because critic can be positive and negative. But don't be rigid and say, no, I did this video, this is great. No, just think a little bit. Maybe that other person sees something that you didn't see till that moment. And it's very important to do this. This is the all this technical stuff for output. You can make many slices, you can put several screens. I gave you the tutorials last time, and everything you want to know from any of softwares, you just find the tutorial. I think it's not so important that I show you now those little things with how you can put the several screens, is how you can put the several slices, etc. Much important in this situation for us is those effects, and you have also sources. You have many things that you can find here that can make you easier to create video for projection. So that is the thing that I saw. It's never mind. Maybe you record with your phone. I record with my phone. My phone is some simple phone, Redmi Note 9. It's model older than, I don't know, but it's record, and it's okay, because when I put it here in Resolute for projection, I can do whatever I want with that recording, with that video that I record. I can put many things from these effects, from sources, to put together several videos, to put transparency, brightness, contrast, and at the end of that game, I will find the best solution for that occasion. And I want to tell you, don't be afraid to experimenting. Find you can find this software on some how it says, on some torrents. You can find they work a little bit. and then they don't work. try try to find, if you have money bite, I don't know, but try to find the way to do things that you want to do, that you love to do, that you enjoy in working with it. I will show you now the great things that you have here in effects. When you have the story, this story is very I can't to tell simply, but the video content, because of complexity of the whole show, must be simple. Video must be simple. For the other occasions, it's okay to do many things, especially on the surfaces of the buildings, on the straight space. It's very easy, and there you can put so many things. I will show you here how to easily come to solution. I will put this effect. We will see. So see here, we have fishes, we have changing of the position. You can change many things. We use this bend scope. If you have some that you go to create something like mandala or something like that, we have a bloom. Just try it. Look at the color. Look at the white amount, opacity. Just experiment. Here we have lines. If you need, you have everything here. Look at those changes. Just experiment. You have so many things here to play with. It's for some techno party. It's not for this occasion. And you have brightness contrast. It's very important. Very, very important. But you have brightness and contrast at that output. Chroma key. When you can put the colors, this is black and white, and hue, saturation, travel, softness, everything. And here you have cycles. Just any video you can make, like look at this. Just trying to find something. I show those. We have rainbow. Just try it. Take some videos, find some effects that can make it easier for you to this video is very interesting right now, but projection on the grass will be awful if I try this. I know, because red color on the grass with so many holes and will be awful. And
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Do they come with do those videos come with the software itself, or you can and you just have to manipulate them, or you can as well create something from your imagination and you create it using the software?
Those videos that I show you now, they are created by me, and you can use any of videos that you find. You have here the part that is called sources. I will show you now. I will colorize. it's not okay. And you have here in sources, you can find some different type of videos. You can, here we can have some, you have lasers, you can make whatever you want. But those videos that I showed previously are from the dancing trees. And those part of sources, you can find many things. You can put it in the background, you can change color, you can change everything, put the several effects that you have those source, and we can put no blue, let's put the pink, and now you have pink lines. Just choose the effects that you want, that you think that it will be good for you, and record your own. I show you in presentation that list of with the fishes that I use like references. I use it because I was searching for the solution, and searching in After Effects, in Resume. You have here a button to record. If you have something great like this, and I will put pink, and now we have pink color, you can record that and to use in some other occasion, not for this moment, for this show, but you can use whatever you want. Just record that is going on the card, and you change the name and whatever you want. When you record, that recorded video is showing here somewhere in some of the layers, and you have many of things that you can do. Many of slices, just to see this. And now that is the now those are effects. Those are not. Look at this. That it's called sand dunes, an animation of the sand dunes. It's because I'm doing the techno parties, and it's very simple. It's easy to use those sources. You put the several effects on this source, and nobody knows that that is from sources from Resume. Just experiment. The easiest way to learn is experiment, make mistake, make great number of videos. Think about composition. On the next session, we will talk about much more about creating the composition, what to take care of. We will talk about the settings. I will show you the After Effects a little bit, but I put the tutorials just to know the things. And in the previous session, I talk about composition and about golden ratio. We will talk about rule of third, and many more principle of composition that are very important in creating video. But creating video is not only the recording video and to have some little post-production things. Creating video, you can create video from the several sources. You can manage something totally new. You can create something that isn't looking that isn't similar like any of these imported video, because you can use those effects in Premiere, in DaVinci, or in After, on Final Cut, whatever. When you import that in those softwares for projection, you can do whatever you want. You can change the things, find the best way for you. Maybe for some of you will be better to feel confidence if you work before everything, if you don't work live. But I love to work live, and I love to experiment at the moment, because it's so magical. It's so magical, and satisfaction after that is great. And when you work in the moment, you can have the great ideas in the moment. Of course, you prepare the material before, like I show you those fishes and those trees and everything, but it's not important to have look at the speed. It's too slowly. I will. And this is the one of those videos. I have many videos with those fishes, and different type of moving, different fast, everything different. But when you work in those software for mapping, projecting, you can speed up with this command here. And if you use some kit or some mixet or something like that, it's much more easier. You can map on the keyboard and whatever, so you can almost to tell to play on the on the computer, to play videos, to change videos very fast, or you can use the mouse. It's totally unimportant what is the way that you like the best. What when you have confidence that you can manage the whole show from the beginning to the end to be good and to be great and to be magical, it's not important which way you are going through the process, but it's very important to know this composition and the space where it will be projected, and what are the colors that you want to project, and everything else. Do somebody have a question?
Yes, I have a question. Maybe it's too soon. Hello, thank you for this great class and for sharing this valuable knowledge. Maybe it's too soon to ask this question, but just because it's very interesting project, is it possible to tell me now how was the projection made? How many projector you have there? What kind of lens? Where were there around the park? Where they were positioned?
Okay, thank you for asking. We have here one projector. Do you see this slide?
Yes.
From current slide. Okay. This is projection on the grass, and this is the one projector. We have the second projection for which was in the behind the technical desk, on the distance of 10 meters, because projection was big. And one projector was projecting on the trees and on the concord behind, and one projector project on the grass.
Mhm.
And in some moments, when especially in this moment, this one projection was from the one projector, but in this space here was the projection from that bigger projector. And I show you that little video with the with the falling branches on the left
Yes.
side.
Yes.
And that was the moment of filling the space with the branches, because space is wide, very wide, and it was complicated to do it with one projector. And with that one projector, the bigger, we didn't see these things on the grass. Because of that, we used two projectors and two computers for projecting, one for this smaller projection and one for that bigger projection.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So that is the one projector. That is the moment I will.
I also have a question.
Yes.
Yes. So when you're doing mapping, and let's say you have this image that you want to project on a very big screen, or maybe the stage is big, how do you maintain the quality? Does it affect the quality of the projection that is put there, or what is it adapts to the surface that is going to be mapped on?
For big projections, you need to have a great video. If you record something, if you don't want to, if you want to record some documentary and to project that on some surface, big surface, on big screen, you must to know those settings that I mentioned in the previous session. You must know all these things about resolution and everything. So when you do it, you can have some raw recording, but this raw recording, you can do the production, post-production after or whatever software, and to export with the right preferences. H.264, and those, and from software to software for mapping projector. And the very important thing is a projector, because if the projector is old, if the lamp is old, if the lens is not good, you can have the great video, but it will be very, very bad if equipment is not good. So you must to know, you have to make the rider list. When you projecting, you have to make the rider list and to give your list of technical equipment that you need for that project, so you can guarantee the quality. But sometimes it's not like, it's not so easy to find the great equipment. So that is the best thing when you find, when you need to find some solutions from nowhere. And that is that thing that I talk about, brightness, contrast, and everything else. It's that kind of it's interesting. I suppose that all of you are here because you're interested, you have interest in some kind of art, and in some kind of be the part of making some projects, or to do some concerts, some techno parties, or whatever, to learn how to use the video and projections for making some atmosphere. And that is the great thing for all of us, because just read the previous session, go to the links, tutorials, find your way, but you must to know those technical things that are basic for making any kind of video or animation or whatever, of 3D and or whatever. Do somebody else have a question? Just see this. I closed this part so I can. Okay. I have stop share. Excuse me. I have a little problem with Zoom again. Oh, okay. So this performance, this dancing trees that I talk about today is a very good experience for anyone who wants to. This open space is it's complicated, but it's not complicated. Complicated is because it's not the surface, some ball or something. When you are doing the video for some ball, it's not complicated. It can be interested if you want to make some changes when you have windows. In those windows you want some water to flow down or some birds to fly away. It's only it's about animation. It can be the great visual thing. But I decided to show you this project because it's much more than a pure projection, because those I saw many projections of other authors on the buildings and for some commercial things, and I don't see the point of that. I work with as I put in this first letter that was sent to all of you. I want to work something for society, something that is have some meaning for all society, for all the people, to give some meaning in the projection, not just projections for projections, but activism and anti-fascism and all those things that are I'm interested in. I'm not interested in projection on the walls for BWVM or what is the name of that cars for the shows of their cars or something like that. Now you can see many things like that. You can see in America, you can see in the stores on the floor, you can see some great animation. But for me, it's without any point. You want to buy shoes and you came to the store and watch the video on the floor that is showing some animation of flying shoes or something like that. But it's okay if you want to earn the money, it's for money. But those shows, working theater, it's much more than working for money. It's a magic. It's a great thing. It's I don't know. I'm in love with Dach Theater and the whole team and the whole process, and every time every new project, every new process, it's a great thing, because when you are working video, do something? Somebody wants to ask something? Do you want to ask something? Please, can you speak English? Oh, no. Problem. And about this show, I read this concept and everything else. This space in the beginning, I was so afraid of the project, and it was very stressful. How to project, how many projectors, how to manage everything. Can I do it by myself? Everything, and step by step, talking with the directors and with the actors and with the technical guys, we find the solution for every one of us, how to manage the whole process. I have some problem with this is the mapping part. I show you in Arena, Resonum Arena. I show you that moment that you can output in several ways with many slices and whatever. You can see those tutorials if you are interested. Look at the space and look at the first drawing. This was the first drawing that I draw in map part, and I tried projection. You saw it in this, was in this part inside of this drawing. You can manage it in many ways. The idea is on the first place, and with a small number of was a small number of moving through process to simplify. Don't complicate. Find the simplest solution that you can. Those came on the beginning, and this stays. Those three stays till the end. I didn't change them too much. Some maybe this point here or somewhere else to change because of changing the projector. Yes, very important for every next show. If you put the projector on the same space in the open space, like this was the site specific performing, it's not the same. It's different. You can have the same projector, everything the same, but it's not the same because some leaves are down, something else is changed in environment in that place. So it was very, very, very interesting for me to do everything for this project, not just this one, for every project with Dach Theater. And this is I don't know for the presentation, because I have videos in this presentation, and if I make the PDF like last time, I don't think that you can to open that document. It will be without videos. We have 10 minutes. If you are interested to talk about something, to ask something. I would like to hear some of your ideas. Are you, do you want to talk about?
Yes, I have some questions about. First of all, I would like to ask you, what about our final work? I saw video of previous class, and you mentioned about our final work, for example, our one video, and how process will look like during this course. For example, are we creating video during the lessons, or for example creating video at home and send you by email or WeTransfer or something else, how it will be function? And the second question is maybe not for you, maybe for like organizer of this project. I saw a lot of emails about WhatsApp group. And what about that? Because I'm not a member of any WhatsApp group about Spectacolo projects, but I sent my number. Yeah.
For the first question, I will answer. For the second question, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
I can answer the second
Okay.
question.
It's Natasha from DAC Theater.
Okay. No, we don't have any WhatsApp group with the participants. We have WhatsApp group that includes the partners on the project.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay, okay.
it's not anything regarding like the participants in one group. I think it would be a mess. So better to
Yes.
email. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And the answer on the first question is on the previous session. You have tutorials, you have many of softwares that I put it in the list. You find the software that you that is easily for you to make a video. I want to it will be nice if some of you have some ideas. What do you think that we can do till the end of this project? I can find, I thought about some literature on some poems and some theatrical pieces that I can give you as a base for creating video. But I thought maybe it's okay if you want to find by your own some poet that you love, something from literature that you want to do some video on that theme. In the some of the next sessions in the future, I will give for those who don't have idea what to do, I will give some basic text to do the video on that theme. But I think it's more interesting for me and for you to think, but I will surely give some examples for to think about some text poems, or I will find. I'm thinking because the big number of you is much younger than me, and our interests are maybe not the same, and I don't want to be some old woman from the previous century. I want to be somebody who is contemporary. And it will be nice if you have your ideas how to make a video for some poem or something, dramatic text or something like that. It will be nice, but I will surely, and you are working at home because we don't have time to work with every one of you. At the end, you will send. We will manage how it will be the process probably to send to me, and with it's not only me, but several of us will watch and give some suggestions, and after that you will have that certificate.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
Thank you for the question. Do somebody else have the question? No? I apologize.
Sorry, can I ask? Sorry, is this only a video? It's the final thing, or we should do some kind of a projection and document that process, or is only the video?
Because I don't know who of you have the equipment. If you have equipment, if you have the projector, if you have the software, you can make the video, project, and document. It's okay.
Okay, I don't have equipment. I'm just wondering what should be the project in the end. Okay, thank you.
Project in the end, the base is video.
Okay.
You must create some kind of video, but if you have projector or something like it will be nice to see that. It's okay if somebody of you have the projector, you can project your video somewhere and to record and to send video and that recording to us to see. It's okay, but
Okay,
base is video. And do you have some idea?
No, I'm documentary filmmaker. I'm here more for projection, those kind of things. So that's why I'm like thinking, what should be the result? Because I'm like 15 years in documentary and video art and everything. So I'm already there. But this other part, it's something that I'm interested in. So that's why I'm asking. I will have.
In this project it's not planned to do the mapping, just to show the process of it. But if you're interested in the projections,
Yes.
you can send a mail to Dark Theater or to me to see when it's the next Dancing Trees, and you can come to see the process.
Oh, it will be lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, you can come to see the process. It's not a problem. So you can come to see everything, the whole technical desk.
I would love to. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Natasha?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say that the next performance in Studentsky Park we will have in October. We will. You can follow our Instagram page. It's updated always when we perform, and of course you can send an email. And we will have two performances. One in September and one in October in two different spaces from Studentsky Park. One is Arboretum, that is a wood.
Oh yeah, the faculty of the
yeah, for the faculty of I don't know what is the word in English.
Šumarski fakultet.
Yeah, but
sorry
for the foreigners, yeah, like for people who are not from Belgrade, and also in Botanical Garden on the 6th of October. But just we will keep like you updated about that, because we see that it's very rainy in these days. So just if it's raining, we cannot perform. But then we will find the first day that is not raining to perform.
Oh, I
So
forget it to mention the rain.
follow our social networks and approach us whenever you have doubts.
Thank you.
And for this performance, because it's site specific, I didn't mention the rain. Projecting when after raining, it's very complicated because the air is totally different with the sunny day. It's totally different, and it's with sparkles everywhere when you project on the leaves. It's such a magic, and it's complicated to put down the brightness, because if you put the high state of brightness, it can be a white tree burning white. It's very, because of all of that site specific, it's very interesting. So if you have a chance to come to see, it will be great. Any other of us, do you have questions? Okay, then we will see each other next week, the same time, the same place. You will get the link. We will talk about compositions and those things that are very important. I will show you some other project that I did with the Dark Theater. It's about great women in Serbia, and it's a great project, and I took a part in that multimedia installation with video projection, and I will show you the process, how to make the video with only one idea, how to show the greatness of those big women in this little country. And it is the great show or exhibition, how can we call it. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for questions. And excuse me again because of my not knowing to use this Zoom. See you next time. I will stop the recording now. Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.